Hey bitches, we are live. We're gonna start this stream for Sunday, December 16th. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back, anyone who's kind of watched the last few weeks, and hello, and glad to have you for any new people. So let's get going here. I'm gonna start this week. Just like last week, we had a poll to determine kind of what commander you guys wanted me to play, and let's take a look at that. So once again, on the straw poll, I actually limited it to just 7 options this time. So instead of the crazy 30 options or whatever we had last time. And Sidisi Brood Tyrant Rat Colony version won out, which I was secretly rooting for, actually, myself. So I'm like super psyched about that. It's a deck that's very near and dear to my heart. I've been working on it for a long time. Never actually put it up on my channel yet, so it should be brand new to all you guys, even people who watched the channel before. So that's really cool. Let me show you the deck list real quick here. Switch over to Mage. I made a little, this please excuse the little YouTube chat thing. It's a little, there's a really weird pop-up that they added and it's very annoying and I haven't figured out how to get rid of it, but no matter. So this is Sidisi Brood Tyrant. You know, pretty old, relatively old commander. 1 Sultai colors, 4 mana, comes into play, you get to mill yourself for 3, and then whenever you put 1 or more creatures are put into your graveyard from your library, you get a 2/2 zombie. Well, basically I wanted the best rat colony deck I could find, and the DC seemed like it fit the bill because of the self-mill inherent in the commander herself, or his self, I don't really know what the gender is on that. But I have 24 rat colonies here, so if you're not familiar with rat colony, new one from Dominaria. I tried to build this with like Shadowborn Apostle and what's the other one? Relentless Rats, but Rat Colony seems to be better than both of those because they're kind of like 2 is a lot different than 3 mana when you're trying to like cast these over and over again, and the extra toughness doesn't really matter that much. So I have a bunch of really sweet cards in here that are like only really make sense in a deck with tons of the same creatures. So for example, Nantuko Shrine. Whenever a player plays a spell, the player puts X 1/1 green squirrel creature tokens into play, where X is the number of cards in all graveyards with the same name as that card. So this is completely unplayable in Duel Commander outside of, you know, decks that have Rat Colony or Relentless Rats or Shadowborn Apostle. So that's pretty sweet. And then probably the best one is Blood Bond March. Blood Bond March says, whenever a creature spell is played, each player returns all cards with the same name as that spell from his or her graveyard to play. So as long as you have 1 rat colony in your hand that you can cast, not even like resolve, just cast. And let's say you have 5 rat colonies in your graveyard, all 5 of those rat colonies in your graveyard come back onto the battlefield, which is like really insane value. So this deck, you basically just play it all the way out from your graveyard almost entirely. I have stuff like Buried Alive to fetch like Wonder and Filth. This is completely nuts. Cards like with Aftermath, obviously Flashback, Not to the Bone. I don't know why it's a little messed up there. And then I have Patriarch's Bidding, obviously. Living Death, these cards are amazing. Just, you know, you really are crunched on slots when you're running 24 rat colonies in your deck. So the cards that aren't rat colony really have to pull their weight, and like these cards are just insane. Spider Spawning is a new one I'm trying out. And then Unearned Hydra. Just another way to, you know, a few ways to get value out of the graveyard. So I'm not gonna talk too much more about that. Oh, one other card I wanted to mention, which is like super sweet is this Wood Sage. So this is a green and a blue for a 1/1 human druid. You could just tap it, name a creature card, reveal the top 4 cards of your library, and put all of them with the same name into your hand, put the rest into your graveyard. So you just keep tapping it, naming Rat Colony. And let's say 2 Rat Colonies show up. You just tapped a creature to draw 2 cards. And milling creatures into your graveyard is even like really helpful in general. So really narrow application, but I think he found a home for him in this deck. All right, let's get started. Let me switch to different overlay here. All right, so we're gonna play against Tuk Tuk, who, if you guys recall, if you were here last week, he played the Grenzo deck. Oops, the volume up. Okay. So Tuk Tuk is running Gyrus, Waker of Corpses. This is a new one from Commander 2018. So he can kind of keep getting bigger and bigger even as he's killed, and then he has to keep paying the commander tax. It says whenever it attacks, you can exile target creature card with lesser power from your graveyard, and if you do, create a token that's a copy of that card, tapped and attacking, exile a token at end of combat. Right. Let's do share this. Okay. How are we all doing today? Pretty good. I know a few of you guys are out at the Zap tournament. All right, so got a bunch of rats in my hand, not surprisingly. I usually don't have this many rats, but I'm gonna keep because I can play Rat Colony off of the Wooded Foothills, and then I have Swarm Yard to regenerate target insect, rat, spider, or squirrel. I told you this deck has a bunch of really sweet cards in it. And Pack Rat is also quite strong. It's like the only other rat I run besides Rat Colony, and it just all the Rat Colonies pump itself, or pump the Pack Rat, and it just can get out of control by itself. And just discarding a bunch of cards to your graveyard has a bunch of value. And Bloodbond March is insane, so I'll keep this. I'm gonna need a little help from my mana here. What's up, Sam? Glad to hear you tune in here. Sam's my little brother. So my opponent played Path of Ancestry. There. Play Wooded Foothills. I'll probably fetch like a green-black Duel at the end of his turn, like the Overgrown Tomb. I also run Path of Ancestry in this deck. It's pretty strong, although I can't actually get black, so. All right, yeah, let's get Overgrown Tomb. Another Rat Colony, okay. We're going deep. I'm gonna need to start drawing some other lands, but we get this Rat Colony out. I suppose I could have played Pack Rat there, but I think maybe I'll wait till I can regenerate it with Swarm Yard. How's the stream quality, guys? Smooth, audio quality decent. If there's any problem, just let me know. Field of Ruin, no! Okay, Demonic Tutor. Never a good thing. I guess, really sure what to worry about here as far as him Demonic Tutoring. He might be needing his like third color to play Gyrus. Not too scared about Gyrus without anything else in guard. Oh yeah, Goblin Bush. So Tuk Tuk loves his goblins, and he told me before we started that this is a goblin version of the Gyrus deck somehow. So that's a thing, I guess. Let me attack into the Bushwhacker because I can regenerate with Swarm Yard. Tries to block. Blocks. All right, I want to play this Birds because I want to keep getting my mana higher and higher. Probably Demonic Tutor for a land about half the time. Yeah, I bet he Demonic Tutor for this command tower. That would be my guess. Sharpshooter. Oh god. That's not even close to fair for me. All right, I need to draw some of like one of my very few removal spells, like really fast. Man, sharpshooter is just there's a few cards in Duel Commander that just annihilate me for having for these rat colonies only having 1 toughness, and Goblin Sharpshooter is one of them. Okay, well I actually can't play Sidisi, but I can play Bloodbond March. I kind of need to play it now, because if I wait, then the birds is going to die to the sharpshooter. And so I kind of need to run this out as quickly as I can, assuming I don't draw any more mana. The sharpshooter is going to be tough to beat unless I can get some removal. It's going to be very tough to beat. Sure. All right, so I should have attacked first, but I don't think I'm gonna block. This Bloodbond March, once again, amazing. Probably the best card in my deck. And don't know if Jund has a ton of ways to kill enchantments. Yep, sharpshooter's about to annihilate my whole squad. I mean, this form yard is kind of sort of keeping the sharpshooter from completely going off every turn, but he has Field of Ruin to deal with the swarm yard. Hi Gonzalo, welcome. How you doing? Gyrus is coming out, so yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat Sharpshooter unless I draw some removal, to be honest. Gyrus is coming out as a 4/4. Yeah, Sharpshooter is really good with Gyrus too, because it gives it haste, and you can just machine gun a bunch of stuff out of the graveyard if you need to. Okay. I know our ways. Could be worse. That enchantment seems busted. Yeah. It is busted, although it's completely, I mean, it doesn't really doesn't do a whole lot against Sharpshooter. I mean, what I can do, I mean, I can play this rat colony right now. There's no real point in playing pack rat because it's just a 1/1. And get my other rat colony back. All right, I'll play a rat colony. Gets the other rat colony back, and then I have Swarm Yard up. If he wants to try to sharpshoot something down, I can regenerate, and then hopefully nothing else will die. And if something else does die, then, well, I play more rat colonies and get them all back from my graveyard until he can't kill a creature. Of course, this, yeah. I don't know. Oh no. Tuk. Namesake card. Sweet. I guess you can sharpshoot your own Tuk. Get a 5/5. That'd be pretty sweet. Huh. Now what happens if I double block Gyrus here? That's bad for me. I have to leave the Swarm Yard. I can't like pull the trigger on Swarm Yard necessarily. I mean, I could double block Gyrus. This is really interesting. I double block Gyrus. He taps to sharpshoot one of the rat colonies. Then Gyrus survives. But sharpshooter's tapped. I think I want to get the sharpshooter tapped. Hi, Jacob. Are you the same Jacob as Chobot, or are you a different Jacob? Glad to have you. You're just joining us. I'm playing Sidisi Brood Tyrant Rat Colony version. Really, these rat colonies, I can throw them away as much as I want. They'll just keep coming back. So it's really not a whole lot of downside to it. Okay. I'm perfectly happy to trade 2 rat colonies that'll just come back for his commander. I feel like that worked out pretty well. Alright, he's gonna tap the Tuk-Tuk to kill it in response to these other untapped triggers, which makes sense. Be nice if I could get another black source, or another land in general. I could play Rat Colony into Pack Rat, and then I could keep Swarm Yard up for Pack Rat, so I'd have at least some a little bit more resiliency on the board. Wait, did he not kill his? I thought he went to kill his Tuk-Tuk. Oh, he was just shooting me, because this can hit a player, right? Okay. Tracker's Instincts. I really need like either another, like a blue source for Sidisi, something. I think I still play Rat Colony here because keep Swarm Yard up to regenerate, get the 2 other ones back. All my Rat Colonies are 4 power. If they somehow survive, then I can play Pack Rat, and the Pack Rat will be huge with Swarm Yard up. Sadly, I don't think casting Tracker's Instincts really does a whole lot, because he's gonna kill his own Tuk-Tuk, get a 5/5. And then I'm going to be under a lot of pressure with my life total, so let's just do this. All right. 3 rat colonies. And the sharpshooter always just completely wrecks me whenever I play against it, whether it's Grenzo or anything else. Okay. Good synergy. Good synergy. And if he uses Field of Ruin, then, I mean, the silver lining is I get my blue source. Woo! Whoops. Little accident there. Tuk-Tuk. This is actually, Tuk-Tuk is on the Discord, and this is his avatar, not surprisingly. He's going to shoot a rat colony, so might as well regenerate it. This leads me to believe he has another removal spell, which would be terrible for me, obviously. And I would have been doing so good with this game without Goblin Sharpshooter. Oh, are you kidding me? Goblin Chain Whirler? Is this deck just like pre-sideboard, like just designed to just blow me out, or what? This is ridiculous. This is insane. Okay. Yeah, that's terrible for me. I'm already at 13 life too. I'm gonna be taking 5, 6, 7, 8 at least. So you get both of these in hand from the start. Yeah, that's probably pretty good to keep your hand when you have Goblin Sharpshooter and Chain Whirler Rat Colony deck. I blame you. And Sharpshooters. Am I making any play mistakes, guys? I think it's going to be likely to survive here. Although I do have another Rat Colony in hand, which will all of them will be 5/1s. I'll have 4 5/1 Rat Colonies when that comes out. So I guess that's something. So Goblin Chain Whirler is first strike, which is annoying. Not looking great. Great. Antuko Shrine. Wait, another way to make more 1/1s. Not exactly what I need right now. All right, well, I don't really have a choice. I think I just got to run out this Rat Colony and hope he doesn't have any more removal. Hey Jorge, what's up? Yeah, that the Sharpshooter is completely wrecking me right now. Let's see if he's got more removal. Even if he doesn't, he can go Field of Ruin my Swarm Yard. Then I have to pick a Rat Colony to regenerate. Oh god. All right, that's game. I mean, I was gonna lose anyway. Man, goblins are just wrecking me. Yeah, that's game. I'm not gonna even go through the motions. I think I could have dealt with like maybe the Sharpshooter by itself, maybe. Not the Chain Whirler plus the Goblin Bombardment. Wow, this looks pretty similar. Not surprisingly. I'll keep it. Got a little more colored mana sources this time, and the Swarm Yard, which is actually quite good. Plus a Murderous Cut to deal with Sharpshooter shenanigans. I like him not having a turn 1 play. Ooh, Oath of Ghouls. I like that. I almost want to play this Oath of Ghouls now because then I can hold up Swarm Yard for my Rat Colonies next turn. Go for it. So Oath of Ghouls. I kind of had like Overgrown Tomb, or not Overgrown Tomb, some Overstock Cemetery card, a really similar enchantment, but this is, there are more creature cards in that player's graveyard than another player's graveyard. The player can return a creature card from a graveyard to their hands. Adios, Sam. Take care. I love this art for Sulphur Springs. Just like a weird imp guy just chilling in like a hot spring. All right, opponent plays Sakura Tribe Elder, which is obviously, once again, the worst possible card he could play when I'm playing Oath of Ghouls here. Jesus Christ. Getting blown out like left and right. He's going to be able to get his Tribe Elder back. I guess I should have expected that against Gyrus. He probably has a lot of things to sacrifice. Well, I don't really have a ton of choice here. I'm just going to play Rat Colony and hold up Swarm Yard. All right. Man, everything's just backfiring on me. Double green? I guess that makes sense. Sulfurous Springs. Of course, like, even if I just like was on the draw this game, there's no way I would have played Oath of Ghouls after Sakura Tribe Elder, so really sucks. Getting a ton of value. Well, he's got a lot of pain lands. Guess that's something. All right. Well, the good news is I can play Sidisi next turn, which means I might have more creatures in my graveyard than he will. Fauna Shaman comes out. Scary card. All right, let's just attack first. He's probably gonna block with the Tribe Elder and then sack it for a land. Yes. If he blocks with Fauna Shaman, I'll be perfectly happy. See what he does. Yep. Okay, well, if I just get at least one creature in my yard, then I will prevent him from getting the Sakura Tribe Elder back for free. So, let's see what Sidisi has to offer here. Please hit a creature, please hit a creature. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, ooh, 2 creatures. Honored Hydra and Tetsuko, that's amazing. So I get a zombie, and he can't get his Sakura Tribe Elder back with Oath of Ghouls. And I have a 5/6 Honored Hydra I can get back with Embalm, which is like really sweet. And if Frat Colony dies, I'm like super stoked too, because I can just secret salvage it back for like restock my hand full of Frat Colonies. He's got a lot of cards in hand. He's got a mana advantage. Probably gonna play like Inferno Titan or some shit. Yeah, Jorge. Those were really good Sidisi triggers. You're right. Fauna Shaman, discarding Goblin King. Fauna Shaman's just terrible too against Oath of Ghouls. Let's just say Oath of Ghouls is. I mean, Gyrus is not the ideal deck to play Oath of Ghouls. But I will get to attack with Sidisi to get to hopefully keep running up the number of creatures in my graveyard. Mog Raider, interesting. Not what I was expecting. Okay. On a Sharpshooter. Birthing Pod. Okay, that's quite strong. So he's gonna have enough to take a lot of damage. Gonna play Mog Raider and then use Birthing Pod to get a 2-drop. He's gonna have more creatures in his yard than I will have. This just like never happens with this deck. I always have more creatures than they do. Oh, he's gonna Birthing Pod the Fauna Shaman. I mean, oh, is he gonna get like Reclamation Sage or something? Probably not. I mean, the Oath of Ghouls is better for him than it is for me right now. Oversold Cemetery, that was the card I was thinking of. So Oath of Ghouls is kind of like Oversold Cemetery, but Oversold Cemetery, it can't help your opponent, but you need 4 creatures in your yard to be able to start getting creatures back every turn with it. I hope there's no... Oh, this fucking Chain Whirler. Ugh, gross. Yeah, that's a really good one against me. Good news is he's taking a shit ton of damage off his birthing pod, his 2 pain land. And I have a murderous cut to take out that chain whirler, but he's gonna be able to get it back with both of ghouls unless. Okay, so I basically have to murderous cut the chain whirler here, I think. Even though he gets it back with Oath of Ghouls, he might not if I hit enough creatures. Plus, lets me attack with Sidisi. I'm about to combo. Okay, well. Nothing I can really do about that. I really don't want to delve away these creatures for obvious reasons. I can attack a Sidisi and then during my declare attacker step use Murderous Cut before he can block. Seems like the best option here. Do that. See what I hit. Oh, no creatures. But okay, I can Murderous Cut. And Murderous Cut for a single black if I exile Living Death, which I don't really want to do because of Eternal Witness here. I kind of want that as a backup. This is really tricky. Yeah, I think I just, well, I think I leave Living Death isn't even that great when I'm gonna get it back too, but I could also turn a witness back a land, which would be pretty strong. Don't really want to just run a rat colony out, because if I killed the chain whirler, he can get it back and then immediately replay it and kill the rat colony. But if he, yeah. I guess I don't really care about rat colony dying so much. I want more creatures in my yard. He has 3 in his yard. I have 3. But he's going to get that back regardless. This is tricky. Yeah, I'm just going to leave the Living Death. I'm just going to, I don't really have much to do with my mana. So I'm going to exile Tuko Shrine. That's it, I think. No. Sorry. I'm going to exile one of these lands and just pay the rest of the mana. Yes. Leave Darkslick Shores. I don't know if this is correct, but we'll. I don't really want Sidisi dying. Man, just getting like 1 creature off of Sidisi would have been so clutch. The other good thing about killing the chain whirler, even though he can get it back for free now, is you can't birthing pot into a 4-drop. Said he was about to combo, so who knows what the combo is. Goblins have +1/+1 in Mountain Walk. Okay. I guess he can still, yeah. He can still pod for something. I don't know. I guess I just don't know his combo. I guess it's like involving Moderator or something. Murderous Redcap. Really don't know. Murderous Redcap. Okay. Yeah, that's a oh per se. Am I missing something? He's also at 6 life, so getting pretty low. Oh, that'll do it. Metallic Mimic. Well, I couldn't have really played around that at all. So he's got a Sack Goblet, he's got Murderous Redcap, and he's got Metallic Mimic. So since the Mimic's on Goblin, Redcap's gonna come, gonna sack itself. The counter, the +1. Sorry guys, a little connection error there. I'm gonna be playing Sidisi again because I got some feedback last week that playing a new deck every time didn't really give the viewers a chance to like kind of really get invested and kind of see different lines of play that are possible. He goes, the Tuk Tuk says, I'm sorry, I've never had better hands than this with this deck. Fair enough. I mean, you can kind of see what I'm going for here with this deck, right? Like, got the Blood Bond March, you got the Rat Colonies, you got the Graveyard Interaction. I just needed like one less Haymaker for my opponent each time. All right, Xander, I'm making a game for you. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm playing Sidisi again, and I believe... Hey, Tuk Tuk, Vocotech, whatever your name is. Welcome to the stream. It's a pleasure getting annihilated by you. Twice in a row. Through a... Man... The way it looked from my end, just, I mean, I'm sure you kind of figured it out too yourself, but like, just like my deck was just set up to get completely destroyed by Sharpshooter, Chain Whirler, all that nonsense. How's the stream quality looking? A few people left when it had a temporary in here. I'm sure they'll come back. Where's Xander? Come on, Xander. Holding up the show, buddy. Xander has like a Akiri and Thrasios deck, I believe. Take a look at Sidisi again real quick. Man, that thing is really annoying on YouTube. Both would have been good. My creatures ever survived, but yeah, there's some like really insane cards. Aether Vial is really, really good when all your creatures cost 2 mana. Skull Clamp, take advantage of that 1 toughness on the Rat Colony and then get them all back later. Intuition, you can like Intuition for Wonder, Filth, like, I don't know, Driven to Despair. Had a friend, said you can have a friend with Rat Colony deck in multiplayer. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's probably better in Duel, honestly. I I mean, I guess neither are super competitive, but at least in Duel, there's only 20 life to work with. I don't know why. I almost got the secret salvage out against you, Tuk. Just didn't have enough time to pull it off. I had like a rat colony in my yard. I could have like secret salvaged for like 20 rat colonies and then had Oath of Ghouls finally work for me instead of against me. Well, I haven't heard from Xander, so if you wanna play again, you can go again. If you wanna play Najila or whatever, be fine. Yeah. I had Xander here all queued up, but he must have disappeared. I don't know where he went. He says he might start to play Oath of Ghouls. Oh, never mind. Xander's here. Okay. All right, Xander, you got here just in the nick of time. I was about to start with Tuk. Got a game up for you. If you're listening to this, I took the password off. Why Hooded Hydra? Jorge asks, why Hooded Hydra? I don't think it's Hooded Hydra tech. I think I know what you're trying. Oh, it's Honored Hydra. Honored Hydra. Okay. Tuk, my other opponent showed up, so you can hold off on that for now. I play Honored Hydra because I wanted another creature to get with Buried Alive that had some value. It has value getting milled by Sidisi, milled by like Grizzly Salvage, Tracker's Instincts, any of these cards. It is a creature, unlike, you know, Roar of the Worm and stuff like that. It's obviously better than Roar of the Worm, but yeah, I think I just needed another alternate kind of win condition besides Rat Colony for situations like you saw, where like they have Goblin Sharpshooter or Goblin Chain Whirler and all this other nonsense. So it's just another thing to get off of Buried Alive or Intuition. Okay, we're ready for round 2. Gotta switch my overlay again. Let's see what he's playing. Come on, X-Mage. Oh, X-Mage just closed on me too. I'm gonna restart X-Mage. Stick with me, guys. Technical difficulty for a second here. There's this thing on OBS where it like, I hope I can get it to get the right window because I'm wanting the other one. There we go. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? All right. Sidisi wants revenge. It could be an issue with the server potentially. Well, I got back into Powers of War. Okay, let's try this again. Thanks for being patient, guys. Yeah, we had a weird thing where like the game just kind of didn't launch properly. There we go. Let's try again. You guys can see everything. And yeah, okay, this looks like it's working. Okay, so my opponent is running Akiri Thrasios, like I thought. So let me just update that. Okay, Akiri is a 03 first strike vigilance for red and a white, and +1/+0 for each artifact you control, and he's partnering with Thrasios, which is a 1/3 for a blue and a green, and you can pay 4 to scry 1, then reveal the top card. It's a land card, but in the battlefield tapped, otherwise draw a card. I don't like either of these stats. First strike and vigilance is just brutal against Rat Colony. I've actually played I played against an Akiri deck with Rat Colony. It was not pretty. I'm gonna mulligan this hand. All right. Just get my chat window back up here. Okay, yeah, this hand is much better. And I don't think I need, well, I don't know if I want to land quite yet. Yeah, this is a much better hand. I scryed a swamp to the bottom. I'm not sure if that was correct, but I think I can maybe get. I just need to get to 5 lands, and then I can play Patriarch's Bidding. And then I'll be, you know, in good shape. I can actually deluge away a bunch of shit earlier. I could deluge away both of his commanders if he ends up playing them. And let's see, I already have double black. I can't get blue green. I have to get blue black, I think. Okay. Can deluge away a bunch of his shit and then play Patriarch's Bidding, get all my rats back from my graveyard, which is pretty awesome. Let's play Rat Colony. There potentially was an argument to be made for holding off on playing that Rat Colony there, but what the hell? Rats. Vandersis. Yeah. Well, they didn't look so spectacular last time, and they're not going to be looking spectacular against a first strike vigilance, that's for sure. No 0-drop artifact, please. All right. Urborg. Oh, he's not even playing black. All right. I think I'm going to hold the Twilight Mire just to play around Wasteland. I'm not too concerned about hand disruption because black's the only color he's not playing, so I'll just play this and we'll do a little bluff attack. See what he does. There's no way if he plays an artifact, there's no way I'm blocking. All right, called my bluff. Called my bluff. I played one of the guys in the league with Whittle has a really good Akiri Silas deck. He won one of the league tournaments. Come on, Walking Bliss. Why do I have to play against Walking Ballista, Chain Whirler, Goblin Sharpshooter every single round? Sorry, I'm getting a little salty here. These ping effects are obviously just a nightmare to deal with. Okay, Wooded Foothills. Let's play Twilight Mire, I think. And then play Sidisi. And I could he's a little mana screwed. I could actually Vocatex is building a non-goblin deck. Hopefully you have it ready for the next stream. No Chain Whirler. Yay. I kind of want a Toxic Deluge here because he's mana screwed. And I want to play Sidisi, and if I play Sidisi now, Toxic Deluge becomes a lot less appealing. So that being said, I think I'm just going to attack because it's going to die anyway, and then Toxic Deluge for 3. It's a 2 for 2, but Probably wondering what the hell's going on. Toxic Deluge. Staple and Duel Commander. All creatures get -X till end of turn, where X is the amount of life you paid. So he's plinking me for 1 with Walking Ballista in response. Really should have played Wooded Foothills there, huh? Oops. Good deal. Retrofitter Foundry. Alright. I'm okay with you being mana screwed here for a bit. And actually, Patriarch Spitting is really sweet against Walking Ballista, because even if he chooses Construct, this thing comes back as a 0/0. Didn't actually pay mana into it. So yeah, let's just play Sidisi and go from there. We hit some more rat colonies. Ooh, I hit a 1 rat colony. Yeah. As long as I hit 1 creature, I'm usually pretty happy with Sidisi. All right, at least we're gonna have a game here, it looks like, because he got his 3rd mana. Tundra. Gear up for Aether Grid. Man, I just like cannot keep rat colonies on the board, can I? Alright, let's get a green blue. This is breeding pool. Okay. Ooh, spider spawning. That's nice. And they have 2 toughness, so they survive the Aether Grid much better. Alright, let's attack and see what I hit with Sidisi. Very, very good chance I hit something that's relevant with this deck. Hey Brennan, what's up? Where's my Sisse at? Oh, you missed it a little bit. I actually put it to a vote, and Sidisi Rat Colony won the most votes as far as what deck I should play. So that's why I'm playing. That's why I'm playing Sidisi. So it's turning out pretty well so far. I mean, I got annihilated by Tuk Tuk, aka Volkotech, first round. Okay, how many rat colonies do I have? 1, 2, 4 rat colonies in my bin. I could just kind of go for the Patriarch's bidding here. Unacceptable, I know. Hey, everyone has their pet commander. Sidisi's right up there among the top ones for me, for sure. I'm kind of just debating between spider spawning and Patriarch's bidding. Might hold off. Let's see. He can shoot down a rat on my end step, and then he can shoot another rat down on his turn with Gyrus per Aether Grid for basically free. So kind of like don't think Patriarch's bidding is the way to go. Let's just play spider spawning. Good old spider spawning. Or I think 4/1/1. Yeah. Just shoot me in response. Fair. Brendan, are you the guy that suggested Micaeus instead of Safi Eriksdotter and Captain Sisse deck? That was brilliant. I can't believe I didn't think of that. For those of you who are unaware, I had like, he's the guy. Oh, he's gonna mana screwed. Sorry, Xander. I feel for you. A little aside, but I had Safi Eriksdotter in my Captain Sisse deck for the longest time. I had made a whole primer video on YouTube that got a bunch of views, and it was really popular. And I was running this loop with Safi Eriksdotter, and I could have been running Micaeus the Unhallowed the whole time and shave a whole mana off. So Brendan helped me figure that out. All right, game 2. We won the first one. My opponent got a little mana screwed. We've got a turn 1 Temple Garden, untapped. Thank you, Brennan. I appreciate that. Spent a lot of time on that video. Been a little lazier since then. No, I'm gonna actually speaking of primer videos, I'm actually doing really well in this league right now with the Godo, Bandit Warlord, Helm of the Host combo. I love combo decks, in case you aren't aware of that about me. But I spent a bunch of, sorry, what am I saying? Oh yeah, I was really successful with this Godo deck in this tournament, and I'm in the finals right now. We're just waiting on some matches to finish. And I'm gonna make a Godo primer / kind of summary of the tournament games. Gonzalo asks, can we get opponent's list? Seems like a sweet idea. Are you talking about this Akiri Thrasios deck, Gonzalo? I don't really know what's going on in his deck, to be honest. He goes turn 1, Enlightened Tutor for ongoing investigation, and Raw Dogs out on Mox Amber. Ongoing investigation's kind of sweet with Akiri. I don't think he really knew exactly what he wanted there. Sadly, I cannot play Birds turn 1 with any of these lands. Yeah, I'll just play Path of Ancestry for now, I think. Yeah, I actually do have, Gonzalo, I do have my opponent's list. Let me pull that up while he's thinking on his turn. Sent it to me, Discord. Okay, here we go. Here's my opponent's list. I should link to my list too. I have it. I put it untapped out. I made like, okay, opponent plays Thrasios. I'm gonna play Birds and cycle Ash Barrens, I think. This will allow me to play Sidisi next turn, which is nice. He's gonna be able to get a clue off of this ongoing investigation if he decides to play it. His mana is actually working out pretty well for him now. Got the Mox Amber online. Mox Amber is really nice when you have a partner, 2 partners in the command zone, especially when the ones that cost just 2 mana each. It's really sweet. All right, where's my Toxic Deluge now? Just figuring out how to cast that. Let me look. Let me look and see if I can pull up my my list for Sidisi. I should have posted that too to the chat. Playing Sakura Tribe Elder. Okay. It's a clue. I might not actually have published my Sidisi Rat deck. I think I do. Well, it might be a little out of date, but I'll get it for you guys here in a sec when it's his turn. Okay, I'm gonna get a basic land here with Ash Barrens. I think I want green, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Crypt of Agadeem's a nice one. So Sidisi should be a nice way to stop him from attacking next turn, plus get some value. Start to fill up my graveyard. I think I'm just gonna play that. Yeah, care about this stuff too much. Xander says, really love the snow-covered lands, don't you? Yeah. They're just easier to like find when you're doing X-Mage deck editor. I'm actually gonna scry this to the bottom because I want to make sure I'm more likely to hit a creature. If you didn't catch what happened there, I used Path of Ancestry to oh, I actually screwed that up. I meant to put that on the bottom, but Path of Ancestry lets you scry 1 whenever you play, like in this case, a Naga or a Shaman. including your commander. So I meant to scry this Sunken Ruin to the bottom and increase the likelihood I would hit a creature for Sidisi, but I got lucky and hit Rat Colony on the last one anyway. Memories. Investigate deck here. Oh, you can put the top 3 cards in my library into my graveyard all day long, son. Bring it. Okay, getting a little land flooded. Still can attack with Sidisi though. Akiri's going to be a problem whenever Akiri comes down eventually. And so I might even want to kill the Mox Amber with Maelstrom Pulse to put him off of red. Because if Akiri comes down, I'm kind of like completely stonewalled. Let's just attack with Sidisi first, see what I hit. What do we got? What do we got? Ooh, Wonder. I like that. I don't have an island yet, but I have this Watery Grave in my hand. That was awesome. So Wonder, as long as I have an island, all my creatures have flying. So that actually informs my thought process for like my second main, because I don't really necessarily need to Maelstrom Pulse the Akiri anymore. I could potentially like even Maelstrom Pulse a bunch of clues if he's like tapped out and like no cards in his hand, and Akiri's huge, like flying rats. Xander says. Yep, flying rats. They're not actually flying yet though. If he wants to block with, yeah, he figured it out. You can block with Sakura Tri-Builder. I didn't want to play the Watery Grave pre-combat because I didn't know what I was going to draw. Like I might have played Crypt of Agadim. And in fact, I still might play Crypt of Agadim because I might not need the full like 5 mana. But actually, I think I'm gonna hold the Watery Grave just to have that surprise island. I'll let him think I don't have an island for Wonder. And this way I can play Pack Rat, discard probably Rat Colony. I'll play Volrest Stronghold. I'll play Pack Rat, and I'll hold up Volrest Stronghold, and I'll discard to Pack Rat at the end of his turn or whenever it makes sense to do so, because getting a second copy of Pack Rat's really good. Might even discard this Rat Colony though, probably not. Probably will discard Snow-Covered Swamp. We have a Clue, Akiri Thrasios Clue deck. See if I can dig up that Sidisi, the Sidisi. Oh, I do have this. So this list I'm going to send you guys is my deck list for this deck, but it's that I'm playing, but it's a little out of date. Balance? No. Balance is brutal. Wow, balance is so brutal for me right now. Oh no. I have to discard all but 1 card. I think I float a mana with birds. I get fucked either way. Like I could make a Pack Rat now, but then there's no point to doing that because you only keep the Pack Rats. Given that I have Volrest Stronghold, I don't think I need to keep Pack Rat really necessarily. I'd rather just keep Sidisi, keep attacking. So I think I want to float some mana and put a creature on top of my deck. Probably Pack Rat, yeah. Volrest Stronghold, so I'm gonna float a black. And I think I'm gonna keep Watery Grave, as weird as that sounds. Xander says, I can't believe this card is banned. Sorry, can't believe balance isn't banned. Yeah, balance is like probably the most broken card in Duel Commander. I feel like I don't mind it so much because it's just totally different, you know, than a lot of the other effects, and white needs some help. White's not like a super strong color in Duel Commander in general. All right, I'm gonna keep Sidisi. Wait, what? Ah, I screwed up. It said select creatures to keep. I thought it was gonna say select creatures to destroy. Might have to roll back here. Yeah, I'm gonna request a rollback. I didn't want to keep the birds. I wanted to keep Sidisi. Oh, his skip was on. I misclicked on that too. Okay, we're gonna roll back. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, there's a bug in X-Mage where like if you have your skips on, sometimes it skips someone's priority for the rest of the game. Try this again. Okay. Okay, I think it worked. What I wanted to do is keep Sidisi, float a mana with Birds of Paradise in response to balance. I'll rest Stronghold back the Pack Rat. That's gonna die. Okay, so let's float a black. Do this right this time. Balance, what a card. What a card. Okay, it's keep asking for me, asking what to keep. I want to keep the Watery Grave because that ensures I have an island for Wonder. Okay. Put Pack Rat on top of my deck. Actually, Valor Stronghold's kind of cool with Sidisi too, because if you like have a creature you want to have milled, like you can put it on top and then mill it. A little corner case if you have nothing else to do with your mana. All right, Akiri's coming down. I also have Tracker's Instincts in my graveyard. Why doesn't Mox Amber work? Oh, I forgot Mox Amber doesn't actually just make any color you want. It has to be among color that already exists among legendary creatures and planeswalkers. All right, so cracking a clue. You want to mill me for 3, bud? Come on, mill me for 3. You want to mill me out, right? Come on, you know you want to. Aww. He mill himself? I don't think he milled anyone. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. So I'm going to draw Pack Rat. I'm just going to play this Watery Grave. And then, yeah, I can play Pack Rat and flashback Tracker's Instincts. Right? Yeah. Well, let's attack first, see what we hit. I can't believe Akiri hasn't come out yet. Real lucky. Ooh, I hit an Honored Hydra. Now I kind of regret putting Pack Rat in, or putting Watery Grave into play untapped. Is Honored Hydra better than Pack Rat plus Tracker's Instincts? Yeah, I think so. Because the next turn I can play Pack Rat and have a card to discard right away. All right, got a flying 6/6 trample snake hydra flample. Pretty good. He's got a lot of clues. Post combat, you can play Akiri though if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Akiri's a 5 power, but isn't have flying. So I'm gonna be able to attack unimpeded with my team. 5/3 vigilance, first strike, first soldier ally. Man, Wonder is so good. It's pretty much over. Maybe. Kind of getting mana screwed, apparently. All right, well, I have what, 11 power worth of attackers already? Rat colony. Okay. Well, let's attack and see what you have. What did I hit? Double rat colony, nice. Goes to 4. Play pack rat. Pass a turn. Balance was pretty strong. I thought he had a chance when he played balance, but take more than that to get him out of this pickle. That he needed an extra land 2 turns ago to stay in the game. Gilded Lotus. Okay. Yeah, so you guys kind of saw how this deck works. I mean, I didn't really get to go off with Rat Colony, but don't block. Good game. Maybe we'll do a rematch here. A lot of wheel spinning going on. So okay. Tuk, you still there? You wanna get try again? Xander might trade off here. Got some kids to deal with, he says. So thanks for the game, Xander. Xander has his own YouTube channel, which you should check out. It's called Xander's Quest. Put that into the search bar on YouTube. There's a lot of sweet deck techs and some gameplay footage. And he made us the sweet overlay for me. See on the right side of the screen. So thank you very much for that. Check out his channel, subscribe to him. Not many people making X-Mage content on YouTube, so gotta support each other. All right, stick with me, guys. I'm trying to find I think Stormcrow might be available. Trying to find an opponent for another round. So divs. Denek, you missed it by a split second. We got a guy Stormcrow called Dibs. Maybe if you stick around, be patient, he'll can play after him. Stormcrow, get on Powers of War. I'll make a game for you. All right, I'm gonna do one more with the Sidisi Grats deck. We're 1-1 so far. And I'll play a different deck after this final match. Okay, I think Stormcrow is playing Niv-Mizzet Parun. Let's see. Yep, another another way for my 1 toughness creatures to get fucked. All right, I'm doing a lot of stuff here. Okay, so I gotta basically kill him before he can play Niv-Mizzet. Just chatting with my opponent here real quick. This hand is a little boring, but I think I'll keep it. Got all my colors and mana. Yeah, so would you guys be interested in like me chit-chatting with my opponent instead of just talking to myself, going through my thought processes? I'm a little torn about it. I don't really know what other people do necessarily, but I think it could be cool to have like another person involved to kind of shoot the shit with while I'm playing. But at the same time, I can't really go through my thought processes in the same way. Like I have to be kind of mum about that. It kind of sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna probably get a dual land and then end cycle this. Oh, I didn't realize he team mulled like crazy. Wow, brutal. Got Stifle. Multi-hit Stifle. Well, if he's stuck on one land, I could go Rat Colony into Rat Colony, and they're both 3 power, so that's something. Play Sidisi. I already got a forest, and yeah, I'm gonna get a swamp. Clearly. Oh wait, no, I have to getting this first. Let's get a blue. No, I can't get a blue black. Get an Overgrown or a Bayou. And then cycle this for island, I think. I'll get a snow-covered swamp because I'll get an island with the Scalding Tarn. I do need an island for Wonder though, I gotta remember that. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna play Rat Colony, I think. Next turn I can play either Oath of Ghouls if he kills my Rat Colony, or the Rat Colony. Scoops, okay. I'm majorly mana screwed there. I'm gonna mulligan this. All right. So, got a few of my real payoff cards here for my Sidisi Rat deck. Nantuko Shrine and Bloodbond March. If I can get either of those to resolve, I'm gonna be in good shape. Because they trigger off of just casting a spell, not having it resolve. So even though his deck's loaded to the brim with counterspells, like I'm gonna have a huge board presence. So Nantuko Shrine again goes both ways, but like who else? Nobody else is gonna be able to cap this. You really break the symmetry of this card in Duel Commander when you have Rat Colony. Just gotta pick the right time to resolve all this shit. All right, so let's get a blue-black Lottery Grave. Ooh, Misty, that's nice. All right, well, I might as well try to play a Rat Colony. Resolves. Scred. Okay. I'd rather him scred that than Sidisi. God, now the real question is, do I try to resolve this Nantuko Shrine? Be absolutely crushing if I could resolve it. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to resolve it. Yes, I'll get... I need double blue for anything. I'll get... Yeah, he says he thinks he has a slight advantage. I think it's probably right. I get Tropical to get a little nice mix here. Okay. Let's see if this resolves. If this resolves, I'll be thrilled beyond belief. Nope. Spell Pierce. Dreams. Rushed. You didn't even look at the card, you just rattle off the Spell Pierce. Nobody knows what Nantuko Shrine does. Kidding me? True Name Nemesis. What a bullshit card. God, I hate this card. Land. No. God, there was my window to resolve Bloodbond March. Fuck. Alright, well. So I'll just play Eternal Witness. Get back, honestly, like, I could just get back the Nantuko Shrine. Access counters a little bit. Yeah, I'll get the Nantuko Shrine. Might be a little greedy. Whatever. All right. Try this again. I like that he's stuck on lands, actually. I mean, it probably means he has more counter spells, but... Actor Fiction. That's not a counter spell, necessarily. Do you hit? Ooh, Slagstorm and Anger of the Gods? Jeez. Well, I think I want to put those two in... Yeah, I'm going to put Anger of the Gods and Slagstorm in the same pile. He has to at least think about what he wants. Whether he wants card draw or and lands or mass removal. And I know about him, so I have a little bit more. Okay, he took the lands. All right, well, I don't have to worry about Slagstorm or Anger of the Gods now, which is kind of cool. And I have this Nantuko Shrine sensibly resolved. Just, I'm not going to be able to kill him before he plays Niv-Mizzet. Very unlikely. Tuk says he actually has another deck, Dragon. That's cool. I like to mix up either my deck or my opponent's deck or both. Oh god, he's got a True Name Nemesis, more lands than me, and 6 cards in hand. So this is going to be a tough one. This is going to be a tough one to win. Got a few tricks up my sleeve, though. Cyclonic, the Nantuko Shrine, okay. That's fine. I guess he's got a counterspell for it now, but like... Wait, he's definitely got a counterspell. Got that Supreme Will. So he really wants to use it on the Nantuko Shrine, but I don't think I'm going to let him. I'll just play Rat Colony, and then if he wants to counter that, fine. And I can still get value off the Rat Colony in my yard with the Nantuko Shrine or the Bloodbond March. Let's attack for 1 or attack for 2 first. I don't think he's gonna want to counter this. He'll probably use the Supreme Will to impulse, my guess. Yeah. Yep. Called it. Stormcrow and I were actually, my opponent here, were doing some hardcore brewing on Niv-Mizzet in the Discord about a week and a half ago, and we came up with a lot of really interesting things. I changed about 6 cards in my deck, but I still don't run. I run most of these cards. I don't run Rhystic Study in my version. Plain Rhystic Study, right? God, give me a land. I think this is a good turn to play Driven to Despair. If he has Burn, it's bad, but I can actually pay 1 so he doesn't draw a card off Rhystic Study. If it resolves, I get to attack him for 4 and draw 2 cards, which will make it that much more likely that I hit more land drops, which is pretty crucial. Yeah, let's do this. So I'm gonna pay the 1. He didn't play Niv-Mizzet that turn, which I'm so about. I have the Maelstrom Pulse for the Niv-Mizzet, but I'm gonna annihilate some creatures. All right. So if my creatures connect, that would be amazing. Actually, I love this card in this deck because you get value out of it. It's really cheap. Like you pay 1 and a green, your creatures get trample, and whenever they deal combat damage, you draw a card. And then out of the graveyard, you can play Despair, which gives them Menace, and whenever they deal damage, your opponent, they have to discard a card. And they're both sides are really cheap. Yeah, land. Another land? Another land would be great. Not sure what he's thinking on here. Okay. All right. I'm already at 9. Jesus. I'm 3 hits away from getting killed by True Name. True Name is like the stupidest card in Magic. Seriously. Oh, Gyrus. That's a good one. There's very little chance I can kill him before I die to all this bullshit, but we'll see. Actually, if I don't kill him immediately, there's a very good chance I just die to Keranos plus True Name. An Overgrown Tomb. Songs of the Damned. Ooh. Not very great yet. Maelstrom Pulse cannot kill Keranos. The rest of these cards don't really do anything. Could play 1 Rat Colony. Goblin Legacy Discord. Architects is on Goblin Legacy Discord. It's called True Skill Nemesis. Yeah, right, exactly. Man. I can deal him 5 damage. I just gotta hope he doesn't hit with Keranos. That's all I can really do. I mean, I can play... Actually, I can... No, I can't play. I was gonna say I could play maybe like Blood Blonde plus Rat Colony to get a little extra damage in there, but no. Banner says, got my girl Joy ready to go when you are. Nice. So, obviously I just have to hope to get lucky off of Keranos missing. How can I do the most damage this game besides that? Can Flashback, Driven to Despair, make him discard 2 cards. He's going to draw one off Ristic Study really quickly. I just gotta hope to get lucky. I think I'll play Nantuko Shrine, then Rat Colony, get a 1/1. Yeah. That. Just gotta let him draw cards and hope these cards aren't that relevant. The only real difference is, so Stormcrow is talking about the differences between our 2 lists. We both run Niv-Mizzet. He runs Snapcaster, Ristic Study, Mystic Remora, Triton, Chandra, Torch of Defiance. My list is a lot more of a Spell Snare. My list is a lot more of a Drago, a pure Drago list. I run very few win conditions. I do run Theranos. I feel like not even running True Name out of spite because I hate that card. All right. I need about 5 miracles to happen in order to win this game. Oh, failed. All right, he got it. In case you missed that, Keranos revealed Cryptic Command, and then he attacked for the last 3 with True Name. I really should run True Name Nemesis in my, or True Skill Nemesis, as it were, my Niv-Mizzet deck. That fucking card. All right, well, I got 2 Rat Colonies and a Tetsuko, so if he has none, no more surprises. All right, I'm just gonna crack this now in case he has Stifle, because he's gonna see my hand anyway. There's no reason to wait. Let's get a green-black and then get a blue off of the Ash Barrens. Okay. All right, getting probed. Ataxianally. I don't know why I didn't get a pop up there, but he saw my whole hand. No Wasteland, please. Yes. Pretty sure if he had Wasteland, he would have used it there because he could see that I had no other black source. Now I do, but he doesn't know that. Get Rat Colony number 1 out. I hope he doesn't play Electrolyze. Man. Can you imagine casting Electrolyze against Rat Colony when you have like Niv-Mizzet in play? I think I'm obligated to scoop. Sure. Question, interesting. Probably has a counterspell, so I think I'm just gonna Intuition at the end of his turn, make him waste his mana. And I can get like probably I probably can't go for the Wonder Filth plan. It wouldn't really be that great. All right, if he counters this, he probably doesn't have a counter for Sidisi. Letting me resolve this. So I could just go for 3 really high impact cards, like Blood Bond March, but I don't think that's really going to be effective. He has a fully stocked hand and a bunch of mana untapped, so I think just getting like some flashback spells probably the way to go here. I think I like Driven to Despair seems really good. And maybe Tracker's Instincts. That could be good. Maybe Spider Spawning. Spider Spawning is pretty solid against Niv-Mizzet. He has to use 2 triggers to deal with them. Seems a little lackluster, but I mean, Honor Hydra, I mean, Golgari Grave Troll could be good. I'll just get these. The flashback spells. My opponent's talking about talking through. All right, so he been Tracker's Instincts and Driven to Despair, and I drew Spider Spawning, so that's some pretty good value for me. Patriarch Spitting. All right. I think I'm just going to try to resolve 2 spells here because I don't want to play into counter spells as much. So I think like Rat Colony plus Tetsuko is probably the way to go. Yeah, and then if these creatures resolve, I can maybe use Driven to Despair at some point soon. Might as well play this in case he has a flash creature. What he would have, really. I'm playing straight into like Anger the Gods here, but I think yes, I think this is probably the best way to go about this. Okay. Lightning Strike. Okay, if he's Lightning Striking my Rat Colony, that kind of leads me to believe he doesn't have Pyroclasm effect. Brainstorm. Sulfur Falls. Same Drago. Dark Slick Shores. Ugh. I really love just playing Sidisi straight into counter spells, but flashback this Tracker's Instincts. See what we get. Blink of an eye in response. Okay. Remand. That sucks. Just a straight up counterspell and he draws a card. Brutal. Well, I can get in for 3. Once he uses Blink of an Eye. Out. Very depressing when he just being on the other side of this deck and he just says draw, go, draw, go, draw, go with 6 cards in hand. Well, I mean, I guess I play Sidisi and try to tax his. Let's attack first. Maybe I'll play Blink of an Eye. Nope. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much better things to do. Probably gonna get countered, but whatever. No, it did not get countered. Wow. I like that. That a lot. It helps Crypt of Agadim, it helps spider spawning, it's Patriarch's Bidding, Driven to Despair. In a blink of an eye, the zombie token? No, Sidisi. Oh, alright. This is not going terribly. How many creatures do I have in my yard? He plays Niv-Mizzet. Oh, it's not great if he plays Niv-Mizzet. I mean, I pretty much have to just Pyroclasm. You had it all along, huh? Alright. I think I want to sandbag this spider spawning a little bit longer, so I think I just maybe replace Sidisi. I'm almost to the point where I can start getting mana positive off of this Crypt of Agadim, which is pretty sweet. So yeah. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Let's attack first. Attack first, place the DC go. Gotta tap out at some point, right? Alright. Come on, mill some more creatures. Yes. Ooh. 3 creatures? That's amazing. All of them are black, so Crypt of Agadim makes like 1,000,000 mana now. That was really good. God. Museum Mortars, huh? Well, if you tap out for an overloaded Museum Mortars, I put Sidisi to the command zone instead of hand. No, actually, it worked out well. I'm still gonna do that, I think, because I'm only 1 mana away, and I have Crypt of Agadim to recaster very easily. Now I think I'm gonna try to resolve Patriarch's Bidding and hope he doesn't have some bullshit. He doesn't have any creatures, I think, in his graveyard. Nope. Yeah, it seems like the perfect turn to Patriarch's Bidding for Rat. Okay, I have 6 black mana, so I have 1 floating even. Crypt of Agadim is like really sweet. 2 tap, add black to your mana pool for each black creature in your graveyard. Actually, if he... Oh, I should have played Spider Spawning first. Stupid. Well, I'm just playing around double another Pyroclasm effect. This should be easily enough to kill him, so I shouldn't have to go like too crazy. So I would Patriarch's Bidding. Don't have enough to recast the DC though, so I think I just pass the turn now. And the next turn I can also Driven to Despair if I really need to. Yeah. I'm gonna save this Spider Spawning just in case he has another Pyroclasm effect. Anger of the Gods would be the worst. Oh. Okay. Another rat colony. Let's play another rat. Oh. Yeah, I'll play another rat colony. He has Cryptic Command or something. Get him, rats. 5/7/1 rats coming at you. You got Cyclonic Rift. That sucks. I should have waited on that rat colony. That was dumb. 9 cards in my hand. How many creatures in my yard? 1, 2, 2. Yeah, pretty dumb. Let's replay some rat colonies. Should still be able to kill him next turn. These rat colonies survive. Taking them out one by one. 1, 2, 3 creatures in the yard. Yeah, really dumb. Mizzet, huh? Okay. Ooh, Bloodbond March. The sloppy sequencing. Yeah, if you would have played the Firebolt after Niv-Mizzet, you could have killed my rat colony. I mean, you're gonna die anyway. I think I gotta go Maelstrom Pulse plus Bloodbond March. If you block. You might actually not block this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have just enough to play Bloodbond March and Maelstrom Pulse, but let's just do Maelstrom Pulse first. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He could play Niv-Mizzet again, but then he has to tap out. Please resolve, no days. Yes, Bloodbond March resolved. This is a killer. I feel like on a long enough timeline, I'm pretty favored with this Bloodbond March. She already used 2 of his bounce spells, Blink of an Eye plus Cyclonic Rift. Got Cryptic Command, maybe Into the Royal. Mizzet's coming back out. I almost want to Toxic Deluge that Niv-Mizzet. Shaper Sanctuary. Ooh, that's very nice. How many creatures in my graveyard? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I actually produce 1 mana extra off the Crypt of Agadim. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana total. Can Deluge. Play a couple rat colonies and a Shaper Sanctuary and call it a day. Sounds pretty good. I mean, what's he gonna do? I mean, I have 19 life. I can pay 5 life, go to 14. Go to 13 off of Niv. He's got a bunch of cards, but he's not gonna have Niv-Mizzet in play. Yeah. Green and do it like this. Oh, I screwed up a little bit. I forgot Crypt of Agadim is only Crypt of Agadim only counts black creatures in my graveyard, not the Tetsuko. Oh well. Still do most of everything I want to do. Niv down. Force of Will. Ugh, brutal. That sucks. I had to pay 5 life, get it countered anyway, and his Niv-Mizzet's still alive. And he gets to draw a card. Alright, well, I have this Bloodbond March in play, so I can just play Shaper Sanctuary now. Play a Rat Colony and get a shit ton of Rat Colonies back. And if he tries to target them, I get to draw a card. Curiosity. I guess I just lose. Wow, I really didn't think I was going to lose this game. Yeah, Curiosity. Curiosity's an infinite combo with Niv-Mizzet. Whenever it deals damage, you draw a card. Whenever you draw a card, it deals damage, and just keeps going over and over again. Man, I can't believe I lost that game. It's a tough matchup. Like, he's running all sorts of pyroclasms, burn, counter spells. But even still, with all that crap, if he didn't have the Forcible, I would have won this game. Almost guaranteed. All right, Xander, get back on. Xander. Oh wait, Jenara. Yeah, Zdenek. Okay. Let's play. I'll give you a chance because I've already played. Xander. What do you guys want? Do you want me to play Sidisi again, or do you want me to play a different deck? Niv-Mizzet, perhaps. Got next highest number of votes in the polls. Vote for the deck in the chat you want me to play. Let me put back over the options here. Niv-Mizzet, SRAM, Taigam, Sai. I'll be playing against Jenara. Let me know ASAP what you want me to play. I'm going to host a game in the meantime. It's for... I forgot what your name is on Discord. Nobody says anything. I'm just going to play Sidisi again. Taigam, all right. Man, Curiosity. Brutal. All right, I'm gonna play Taigam. Oh, Naughty Koopa, that's right. Make sure we get our window back. Okay. My opponent is playing Jenara. Little revenge from last week. And I'm playing Taigam. I don't know if this is a good matchup or not. Probably not. I like Cavern of Souls. Oh, these cards are so expensive. I think I'll keep it though, because I have 3 lands. This could be rough. Y'all know what Taigam does? Mother of Runes. Yep, I'm gonna oust that bitch immediately. The blue-white. Jenara, these aggro control decks are really strong in Duel Commander. Like, him playing Mother of Runes into like Aven Mind Sensor and Venser and Nara. Really hard to play against that stuff. Oust is a card I really love. I don't think it's played enough. It's really good. He's going to draw his Mother of Runes in like a couple turns, and it's going to be a lot less good, I guess, than it was. Glorious Charm. Well, if he had a creature that was going to be attacking, I could save it for that, but he doesn't. So in that case, let's just let's crack the fetch first, because I want to scry off of Serum Visions. A lot of blue. I'm deciding whether to get a basic or just like one of these lands into play tapped. I think I'll get one of these lands into play tapped because I don't think it's likely that I draw another cantrip. And even if I do draw another cantrip, okay, I think I want both of these cards. So I'll draw Mystic. Or I'll draw Force of Will followed by Mystic Gate. Okay. That's pretty good. And then I have Cavern of Souls to make sure Taigam resolves. If I ever get to 5 mana, I have like insane plays. The reason I run Pentad Prism in this deck is because I want to play Taigam often with like a counterspell backup or like a protection spell or something, and it both ramps and gives me extra mana in those turns. Looks like he's mana screwed. Yeah, that Oust really did a lot of work. Oust did a lot of work this game. And I can easily just pitch Azorius Charm to Force of Will to stop Jenara if it ever comes out. Pretty sure Taigam's a human. Yeah, human monk. So is there any reason to do anything with that? I don't think so. So Pentad Prism is really weird on X-Mage. You gotta like, you're better off adding your mana to your pool before you cast it. Otherwise you risk fucking it up big time. It might think you do 2 blue or 2 white or something like that. It's pretty nice because I can also like bribery him or something next turn. Man off Pentad Prism, kind of what a surprise. But I think this Azorius Charm is definitely the worst card right now against him, especially with both Spellskite and Mother of Runes in play. Opponent might be screwed again. What do you got? What do you got for me? I don't think he has anything. Green Sun Zenith. Gotta let that resolve. For 1. Green Sun Zenith for 1. Yeah, I'll let that resolve. Save my Force of Will for something better. Birds of Paradise. Yep. I'll probably just play Taigam so I can preserve these counters off Pentad Prism. And save the Force of Will to a turn I needed to like protect Dragonlord Ojutai or Bribery. Plus, if I play Taigam now, I could potentially double up. I could rebound my Bribery or my Mystic Confluence. Yeah. Let's do that. Ojutai Master. And, oh, I forgot, dragon spells cannot be countered. Instant sorcery and dragon spells I control cannot be countered when Taigam's in play. So, this Dragonlord Ojutai is uncounterable. I forgot about that. That's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. If he goes to kill Taigam, I will save it with Force of Will. Then he probably is going to tap out, and then I can double Bribery him, double Mystic Confluence him, or something absurd like that. You have my Hollow. All right, he's getting his mana on track here. If he just plays Jenara, I think I let that. Resolve. It is problematic with Mother of Runes. Now, if I let this resolve, Taigam's not going to be able to attack pretty soon. I think I need to counter this. Yeah. He's not going to be able to kill Taigam with just Yavimaya Hollow. Ah, finally on the right side of the Force of Will. Playing in deck with like actual interaction. Seems pretty nice. Feels pretty nice. Twisted Image. Oh. That's amazing against Spellskite and Birds, but the problem is Mother of Runes is untapped. So how do I get him to tap Mother of Runes? I guess I can Mystic Confluence. Yeah. These counters off my Pentad Prism, but that's okay. Yeah, I think that's probably good. I can go attack with Taigam. Play Mystic Confluence. Use the mana off Pentad Prism. Yep, don't care. And then I can use Twisted Image once he taps Mother of Runes. Actually, I probably should just... I can use Spellskite too. Forgot about Spellskite. Yeah, he's not going to necessarily tap his Mother of Runes because of Spellskite. I think the play is Bribery. Would love to play Twisted Image, but these two things are really fucking me up like in that regard, so. Get a creature twice out of his deck, any creature I want. I don't think he plays a lot of huge heavy hitters, but never know. Full Bribery. Like a tooth and nail. Opponent. This cannot be countered. Okay, what do we got? Shall I? Ooh, Sigarda, Host of Herons. I like that a lot. Palace Jailer's okay. I think the most expensive card looks like it's Sigarda. There's Stoneforge Mystic. Scavenging Ooze, that's not very good. Glenelender Archmage is very good. Ooh. Yeah, I think it's got to be Glenelender Archmage. Because I have the 1 mana still from Pentad Prism. But if I sack it, it goes back to its owner's control, so that's probably a bad idea. Probably just Sigarda then. Not that exciting, honestly, but I don't really see anything better. I mean, I could get Palace Jailer. Okay. Knight of Autumn. By Knight of Autumn killing Spellskite, then he's going to use Mother of Runes. Then I can use Twisted Image. That sounds pretty good. Oh, we just let it die? Wow. I thought for sure he would tap his Mother of Runes. Huh. That's really unfortunate, actually. Oh, it can't be countered. I really want to draw a card, so I'm going to do this. He's going to use Mother of Runes, but then Mother of Runes is going to be tapped on my turn, so maybe I could... then at that point, play Mystic Confluence. Bounce it back. Sorry, it's a pretty tough turn to navigate. I don't know if I did it right. Oh, I don't get to rebound it? Okay, that was horrible. That was a mistake. Pretty bad play mistake. Thought I would still get to rebound it, but I guess not. Guess not. True Name Nemesis. God damn it, I hate that card. Why does everyone play True Name Nemesis? Get a job. Can't even like touch any of his creatures. Insane. He showed me Remand by accident. Playing an Arbor Elf. Okay, this kind of sucks because now can't really attack with Taigam very well. Man, that ended up being a huge flop, that first bribery. Get a job, yeah. No, I don't want to get Palace Jailer. I guess it's a good thing I didn't get Palace Jailer last turn, because that would have been really bad. So what can I get? I want to mess with this board, but I don't think I can really do much in the face of Arbor Elf and Mother of Runes. So maybe I just get Sigarda and try to go over the top. Arbor Elf actually can't untap anything right now, which is interesting. Let me just take a quick look at what equipment I run in this deck. Runechanter's Pike, Ojutai, Sword of Feast and Famine. Sword of Feast and Famine is really good. Now I fucked up by using a mana I shouldn't have used before. Sword of Feast and Famine also doesn't let me attack through True Name Nemesis. Huh. Man, is this really the best you can do with creatures? Yeah, I guess I get Sigarda. Sigarda Host of Parents. 5/5 flying hexproof, spells and abilities. Control can't cause you to sacrifice permanents. Oh my god, this is gonna be a disaster if I don't draw land. And I didn't. Fuck. How am I screwing this game up so bad? Alright, well. Can't really attack. So I'll just play Jace and go from there. Ooh, vomit. Really fucked this game up. Well, the good news is he can't necessarily play Jenara again. And even if he does, there's a good chance he's gonna wanna like block block my Sigarda with his birds, and then tap Mother of Runes. Ugh. Man, I really messed this game up. I think Force of Willing the Jenara was correct at the time. Okay, well that's not a forest, and it comes into play tapped. Jace the Mind Sculptor. Oh, at least Sigarda has hexproof. But now he's going to bounce Knight of Autumn. Which is going to suck. Get his Knight of Autumn back. Jace TMS. Actually, he might not bounce Knight of Autumn. Well, he's going to bounce Knight of Autumn. I mean, I'm going to be able to kill this Jace immediately now. And Knight of Autumn doesn't really hurt me that bad. I don't have any artifacts or enchantments that I care about. Really interesting game. I got two shots to hit a land next turn because of Jace. Flip it into this thing. And if I flip it into... Oh, he's going to attack. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. I can attack with Taigam. I really just want this Mother of Runes off the field. Okay, Day of Judgment's pretty decent. I could flip Jace. Let's just tap Jace, see what I draw first. If I hit another land, yeah, I did not hit a land, so. Get rid of Wrath. I think I don't want Wrath. Now I can oust. Only from my hand that I cast it. Can't recast Bribery yet. Can oust Mother of Runes. That'll force his hand. Or I could path Mother of Runes and then oust it. A lot of options. Oh, I definitely want to oust first, because if I path, yeah. Yeah, this is right. Okay, I almost screwed that up. I want to oust Mother of Runes because then I can attack with, if he taps it in response, then I can attack with Taigam and then double up on the path to exile with rebound. Yeah, that seems better. Yep. And he gets some mana, but I get rid of this Mother of Runes, which is more important. I could even like attack. Arbor Elf is not that important though. I was gonna say I could attack, and then before blockers I could path the Arbor Elf, and then I could hit Jace with Taigam in his face with Sigarda, but I don't think that's really worth it. I'd rather get the birds out of there. So I'm gonna go with face and Jace. The old face Jace. He wants to, he didn't chump block. Yeah. Now I can go path Mother of Runes. Oh, it's protection from white. Oh, I'm stupid. Forgot it gave protection from white. Oh man, I'm dumb. I'm really fucking this game up. Well, if I get the birds out of there, it's still better that he that the birds dies, because the birds is flying and he can kind of give it infinite protection from green or white with Mother of Runes. Jeez. Yeah. Not ideal. Not ideal. Oh man. I still think I'm in good shape, but I've been really making some boneheaded play mistakes this game. Really hard to play against Mother of Runes, True Nemesis, Spell Sky. Like, what do you even do? I got the Path coming out next turn, so if he doesn't really play anything, I can Path Mother of Runes, force him to tap it, and hopefully draw a land. But he has enough mana to I keep my, if he plays Jenara, kind of keep, no, he doesn't have enough. He doesn't actually have a forest, so he can't play Jenara on 5 and leave up Yavimaya Hollow to regenerate. Really interesting. I would just love to be able to like cast this Mystic Confluence. So I think he's gonna make his Knight of Autumn a 4/3. And I might actually have a window to play Mystic Confluence here and blow him out, because I'm gonna Path the Mother of Runes on upkeep. He's gonna tap it, give his thing pro white, which is not blue, importantly. It kind of requires me drawing a land though. Really need to draw a land here. Land. I'm attempting to Path the Mother of Runes. See what he does. Counterspell doesn't matter. All that matters is me drawing a land. Giving Mom pro white. If I don't draw a land, this is going to be a terrible turn. Like a god-awful, abysmal turn. Land. Please, please, please. Just once. Yes! Alright. Alright, now what we're going to do is attack with both things. Mystic Confluence to bounce Knight of Autumn and Mother of Runes. Then Taigam gets through. I'll still have my spell of Rebound. And it's just going to be great. Turn 2 creatures to the hand and then draw a card. Oof, wow, that was clutch. And it gets a rebound, so Mother of Runes is going to get bounced again 2 turns in a row. So Mother of Runes is kind of effectively nullified here, unless he can do something to save it. Can't. Yavimaya Hollow's not going to do it. And this kind of ensures I get to keep attacking with Taigam. Mystic Confluence is a messed up card. Taigam is like so good. This whole the fact that you can attack with him, play instants before blockers are declared, and still get the rebound trigger is amazing. Makes him so much stronger. And if you could only like do it post combat. And he's at 8. Okay, he's gonna chump block with Arbor Elf. Or he's gonna, oh, he's not. He could have saved it with Yavimaya Hollow. Huh, interesting. I don't really understand why he didn't regenerate his Arbor Elf with Yavimaya Hollow, but whatevs. Yep. I didn't look at his deck list when I had Bribery, but I think he had, I don't know if he had Wrath. I don't think he had Wrath. At bottom. There's a chance he just gains 4 here. Nope, gonna make it a 4-3. So I'm gonna just bounce these 2 things again and draw a card, I think. Oh, no, those are... You just killed yourself. I don't understand the logic there. Like... I can deal you 8. Mystic Confluence. With my creatures. I mean, you got another... Oh, yeah, that's not going to work. He has Counterspell, but I don't think he realizes that Taigam makes these uncounterable. Yeah, brutal. Taigam is pretty strong. A lot of people misplay against him too. Oh, and a Time Warp for good measure. Wow. He says, Yep. Taigam. I can't believe I didn't even cast this Dragon Lord Ojutai this game. My opponent is a little confused about Taigam. So he thought he could still counter the Mystic Confluence if it was rebounding, but even if it's rebounding, the instant sorcery and dragon spells can't be countered. Oh. Yeah. Next game. That was quite a game. Wow. That was crazy. The first game. Ugh, this hand's not good. Wrath of God is tempting, but I mean, with Preordain, I'm still gonna mulligan. Now I wish I'd kept the first hand. All right. I want Factor Fiction. No, I think I need some more action, or another land to cast Taigam. Competes with Taigam on the curve. Also, if I want to use this Wasteland, then I need to draw more lands myself. Slaughter the Strong, you say? I'm really tempted to Wasteland him here. I think I'm going to. This could end up backfiring horribly, but let's just give it a go. So I need to draw a few more lands, but I have Slaughter the Strong. Arbor Elf. The old Arbor Elf, no forest, like last game. Okay, I like no covered island. I'll kind of bluff a counterspell here a little bit. Does not have an island. Jite. That could be annoying if I can't get Taigam out fast enough. Ooh, Azorius Signet. Oh boy. Yeah, I'll play Azorius Signet, I guess. I'm gonna have to play Taigam 2 turns from now regardless, so I might as well just something that could help cast more spells next turn. But he's gonna get a couple counters as Ojutai. Yeah. I really hope I draw removal stat, anything, because I really don't want him getting. Nope, didn't draw removal. Shit. He's gonna get 2 more counters than Ojutai, and then he's gonna be able to kill Taigam before I can even equip Lightning Greaves, or in response to equipping Lightning Greaves. I will be able to play Dragon Lord Ojutai, however, which is a non-bow with Slaughter the Strong, but running Stifle. I'm gonna play around Stifle. Really don't like the fact that he has 4 counters on Ojutai right now, but not much I can do about it. I can actually play Dragon Lord Ojutai, put Lightning Greaves on it, and then start going to town with the Ojutai, which is pretty strong. Now, however, he might even have a counterspell up. This really sucks. Ojutai is so good. I mean, usually wouldn't be amazing against me, but right now it kind of is. Supreme Verdict. I like that quite a bit. There's no point in playing Taigam. I almost just want to play Supreme Verdict, but the counters are already on the Ojutai. That doesn't really accomplish a whole lot. Oh god, I could have just prevented one of those set of counters being put on. I would have been in such better shape. I'm almost positive he has a counter spell. But if I sit here and do nothing, he just keeps racking up counters on Ojutai. So I think I try to just play this Ojutai, raw dog it out, and probably gets countered, but then I can Supreme Verdict when he goes to play Jenara or something. Ugh. I mean, it's possible he just has like a flash creature. I think those are pretty common in these decks too. Thinking, like, if you had a counterspell, you would like auto counter this immediately, right? Am I crazy? Man, I'm really low on cards. Resolved, wow. Oh yeah, I'm gonna equip Lightning Greaves. You kidding me? What are you gonna do? It still has hexproof. Still untapped. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Not just like completely dead now. I don't know what he could have to stop Ojutai at this point. A blocker? Not even like Vendilion Click is big enough. Well, I'm glad. Sometimes you just gotta go for things, you know? Like, thought he had a counter there, but my alternative was just basically losing the game, so correct to play Ojutai. All right, let's look at the top 3. I think I want Fact or Fiction. Yeah, definitely Fact or Fiction. Okay. Yeah, he's at 12. think I made him waste his mana. I mean, he might have a... My guess is he has a flash creature now. Things get really out of hand. I can also pull the Supreme Verdict trigger. Yep, Aven Mind Sensor. Well, it kind of sucks because you can move the Ojutai to the Mind Sensor and then block my Ojutai. And now he has a forest to untap with Arbor Elf. So you could actually equip Ojutai, even play Jenara or something. But if he starts to play too many creatures, I'll just pull the trigger on the Supreme Verdict. I'm running Slaughter the Strong in this deck because Taigam perfectly dodges it, and it kind of whittles down their creature base. I don't know, it could be a little too cute. All right, he's thinking deep in the tank. I mean, put the Ojutai on Mind Sensor, but then do you attack or do you hold it back to block Ojutai? Interesting choice. The thing is, if I pull the trigger on the Supreme Verdict, well, Ojutai still has 4 counters on it. I'm kind of just fucked when it comes to those Ojutai counters. Like, I don't have very many threats in this deck. And if I play Taigam, it just gets machine gunned down by the Ojutai. What I really need is like a way to kill the Ojutai or bounce the Ojutai. Okay, he's gonna move the Ojutai. Makes sense. I wouldn't be terribly upset if he attacks with it now. I actually have a life total advantage too, believe it or not. Because of this mana confluence and all that jazz. Not even gonna play Jenara? Ooh, Psionic Blast. And now I have an interesting window to maybe resolve Taigam, because he kills Taigam with the GT counters, then Ojutai gets in unimpeded. But, you know, does expose Dragonlord Ojutai to some instant speed removal. See, he can make his Mind Sensor. He goes +2/+2, +2/+2, and then has 5 toughness. 6/5. Yeah, he has too many counters. I was thinking maybe I could attack into the Mind Sensor with Ojutai and then Psionic Blast in response to like one of the counters being removed, but that doesn't quite work. There's too many counters on it. So, why didn't he play Jenara? Like if he had a counterspell, he would use it on Ojutai. But he doesn't have a counterspell. He would have played Jenara instead of doing nothing with the rest of his mana. Maybe I just play Fact or Fiction? It's like pass the turn and play either Fact or Fiction or Psionic Blast. If I want to play Fact or Fiction, I want to do it now. Maybe hit a land drop. But I also just don't want to run that straight into a counterspell either. Yeah. I'm gonna just pass the turn, see what he does. Play old Drago. he casts something here like a draw spell, then I'll just Factor Fiction in response. Ugh, tough situation. I seem to be on the short end of drawing mana all this whole too. He must have drawn like 3 lands in a row because I'm pretty sure there was at least a turn or two where he didn't play a 3rd land drop. Really interesting games. What do you got? What do you got? He's also probably worried about counter spells, and I'm actually hardly running. I'm basically running no counter spells in this deck. Get a little bit of an edge, just people playing scared. I'm running like Force to Will, obviously, and maybe Pact of Negation or something like that. Days. This shit. Maybe even play the wrong land or something. Come on, what you got? 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 All right, we're gonna roll back. I don't know what happened here, but be meant to do something before play a land. I can't imagine he has multiple lands like used. You're just joining us. We have a pretty tense matchup here right now between Taigam, Ojutai Master versus Jenara, Asura of War. Oh, I see. Tireless Tracker. So I could kill that. Oh no, I can't. Yeah, I could kill that in response to like gonna be able to get 2 clues off the damn thing. Nah. Let that happen. I actually should have played Factor Fiction in response to Tireless Tracker. Whoops. Now I'm kind of the point where I almost want to like cast Supreme Verdict. I could actually get him to block Ojutai with Mind Sensor, pump the Mind Sensor a bunch, get those counters off the Jitte, then play Supreme Verdict, then follow it up with Taigam the following turn. Seems reasonable. See what we got with Factor Fiction. Snap. Ooh, I like, well, yeah, I like Snap. Snap will let me bounce a creature for free, so I could bounce the even Mind Sensor, and then get in a nice solid hit with Ojutai. It won't even cost me mana. And if I get, depending on the lands I get, I could actually, actually Azorius Charm would be great in that regard too. Yeah, this is pretty tough for him because both Snap and Azorius Charm are really good for me as our lands. We might be here for a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think he has a counterspell. Didn't counter Ojutai and did not counter Factor Fiction. Man, I hate playing against Factor Fiction. Do not envy his position right now. It sucks. The worst 2 cards are obviously, pretty obviously, like Fairy Conclave and Fell Warstone. I were him, I would definitely split up Snap and Azorius Charm. And perhaps Azorius Charm is even better than Snap. Because with Snap, he could still at least recast the Haven Mind Sensor at the end of turn. But with Azorius Charm, it's one less draw step for him. He doesn't know what I have else. What else I have to do with my mana? All right. I can't fucking see. Why do they do this, X-Mage? Ugh. I can't see, and I can't. This window is blocking my view of the other cards. One sec. I'm gonna try to see if we can tell me on Discord without having to restart the whole thing. Come on. Does anyone know Naughty Koopa? I would contact. I can't click anything. I can't even click the pile to choose. The button's up here. Sorry guys. I'm working on a solution here. I can't right click to roll back. I can't click on the pile to choose. Oh wait. Do it. Like, the game did not freeze because I can still roll over these cards. Can't type to him. Oh, sake. Sorry, guys. Who knows Zdenek, Naughty Koopa? Literally stuck right now. Thanks. This is so weird. I'm gonna make a bug report on X-Mage because this is ridiculous. I've had this happen before too with Fact or Fiction or cards like this. And it's like, okay, I guess sometimes you can click the pile, but you don't know exactly what's in the pile. Really bizarre. Okay, my guess is he put Fairy Conclave plus Azorius Charm in one pile, and then the other 3 cards in the other pile. I think that's what I would do if I were him. But yeah, I think I'm probably favored to win this game. Actually, yeah. Open another client. Okay. Can try that. The joys of playing on X-Mage. All right, good to know. This is actually, as much as I've been playing X-Mage, like, this has never happened. This exact situation has never happened before. It's really bizarre. Okay, we're opening another client, see if that fixes it. Taxing my system to its max. Okay. You guys see the new client, or are you still looking at the old one? Okay. Let me try to, oh wait, Server connection log. Sorry, guys. Figure this out. I think I want this one. Okay, I'm gonna make sure you guys can see the new window. Oh, what is going on? Hang in there. We got it fixed. I just need to get it, making sure you can see what's going on in the actual game. It's like, you guys can just see the pile, right? Like just the two piles of cards. You can't actually see the window where we're playing. Okay. All right, I think we're good. Sorry about that. Okay. I took the pile with Flags of Trocaire, Snap, and Falwar Stone. Goddamn. All right. I took a screenshot of that thing where I was getting blocked. So hopefully we fix that. Okay, so I think what I want to do is attack with Dragonlord Ojutai. The question is, do I want to try to get him to take some counters off the Jitte? Like I could attack with, he knows I have Snap, but if I attack with Dragonlord Ojutai here, and he blocks, he might be tempted to remove some counters, at which point he's screwed. So I think clearly I want to attack first. Yeah, let's attack first. And I actually have this Psionic Blast up my back sleeve, which is pretty great because he has a Mana Confluence in play and a fetch land. So if he takes one hit from the Ojutai, I can potentially kill him. The wrinkle is that he could gain life off the Jitte, but still worth keeping in mind. Xander, thank you so much. You rescued us. Hope you're still here. I know a few people left. This is going to be the last match, guys. So he has some tough decisions to make, I'll say that much. Tough decisions to make. Naughty Koopa. What you gonna do? I actually didn't have Dragonlord Ojutai in this deck for a long time, believe it or not, but I finally realized it was probably a wise idea to put him here. Mainly because of the simple clause on Taigam where it says dragons can't be countered. All right, he's blocking with Aven Mind Sensor, so I can just pass priority here and see if he removes a counter. And if he does, I just, snap his Aven Mind Sensor. Okay. Sure. Oh, you're gonna remove two in response to each other? I like that. Pretty strange. 3. Oh, my sweet summer child. That's not the way you're supposed to do it. Gotta let these resolve. Well, that's really good for me. So he did 3 all at once of, I think he's pumping him. Yeah, pumping his creature. Maybe he does have a counter spell after all. Now actually I can Psionic Blast that bitch too if I want to. Well, if he has a counter spell, I'm still okay. Let me try snapping it first. I'd rather actually kill it with Psionic Blast, I think. Oops. Don't want to tap like that. Tap actual lands. All right, so I'm going to snap the Aven Mind Sensor, bounces it, and then I untap 2 lands. I'm happy either way here. If he counters this, I can Psionic Blast it because he only has 1 counter left on the Jite. He can pump it to 4/3, but that's gonna die to the Psionic Blast. And he knows I have Snap too, so that was another really important reason to play Snap first over Psionic Blast. There's a number of reasons. Psionic Blast can go for the dome. All right, he's cracking the fetch line. We have quite a stack here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, cracking Flooded Strand. The downside here is that I might miss a chance to play Foul Warstone. The way I did things. Maybe I should have played the Foul Warstone first. That could have been a mistake. Okay, Tireless Tracker gets a clue. Yep. Got a clue. No, but like, if this works, it would be better that I didn't play the Foul Warstone because I'm tapping a forest, okay. Because then I can play Taigam post-combat. Gonna do something in response to Snap. Spell Queller. Ugh. That's annoying. Okay. It says I fucked up. Yeah, he kind of did. Sorry about that. Should not have used all those GT counters in response to each other. This is actually okay. Getting a little laggy here. I'm Psionic Blasting the Aven Mind Sensor. So the bad news is my Ojutai got blocked, so I don't get to draw a card, but I got 3 counters with the Jite. I kill his Aven Mind Sensor. That was overall pretty good. And I might get to a spot. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was gonna say if I could play Supreme Verdict and Taigam in the same turn, that would be insane. But I don't think I'm close to that. I think I'm very close to that yet. So now he can get 2 more counters on the Jite. The bad news is he can put 2 more counters on the Jite by attacking with like Tireless Tracker. Then he can move the Jite to Spell Queller, and then I don't have a great attack necessarily. Ojutai, you think I'm in good shape? I'm certainly in better shape than if he had used the Jite counters differently. That's for sure. That's definitely for sure. I don't know though. I kind of almost want him to just like vomit a bunch of shit onto the board and then I can play Supreme Verdict and kind of move on with my life. What I really want is this Ojutai to go away. It would take him 4 mana. Yeah, killing the Spell Queller would be best of all. I don't have a way to do that though currently. Pieces of the puzzle can find me potentially a piece of removal, so I got to keep that in mind. Look at the top 5 cards of your library, put 2 instant or sorcery from among them into your hand and the rest in your graveyard. So that's pretty decent. If Tireless Tracker ever gets up to 5 power, it definitely dies to Slaughter the Strong, which is interesting. A lot of interesting nuances in this game. And if I kill the Spell Queller, I get to get a free snap out of the deal, as he's thinking. Remember that too. I must be forgiven for thinking my commander is Dragon Lord Ojutai this game. He equips Ojutai to tracker attacks, and then moves to Spell Queller. That's 4 mana. He only have 2 left over, so he couldn't play Jenara. That's really mana intensive. I mean, but on the face of it, that's like... Oh. Wow, yeah. Shit, you're right. Vocatech. I actually did screw that up. He said that what I should have done last turn was let the Spell Queller resolve, Psionic Blast the Spell Queller, get the snap back, use the snap on the Even Mind Sensor, and then basically, I mean, the situation wouldn't be that much different. He would just have, an Even Mind Sensor in play instead of a Spell Queller, but it would be summoning sick. Green Sun Zenith. Interesting. So we know he has Dryad of Autumn in his deck. Yeah, he's doing X equals 3, so I think he's probably gonna get Dryad. Yeah, if I end up doing the Supreme Verdict, then this snap is not going to do me much good, because there were not going to be a creature in play. Well, let's see what he gets. Knight of Autumn. That's what I meant. Knight of Autumn killing Lightning Greaves, I guess. Yep. Now, do you have removal? Please pass to exile my Dragon Lord Ojutai. Oh my god, that would be amazing. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Just give me an excuse. Oh yeah. This is gonna be great. And he doesn't have enough mana to equip Ojutai. So he swords my Dragon Lord Ojutai. He only has 1 card left in hand. I mean, he's got the 2 clues. Did Jenara get casted all this game? No. Slaughter the Strong could take out Jenara while leaving Taigam intact. Ooh, snap back. Interesting. This is another card kind of like snap that bounces something. I think it's a pretty clear Supreme Verdict here. That means he can't get any more counters on his Ojutai next turn. I can play Felwar Stone first. Yeah. I'm going to spew off a little value from the Spell Queller, but okay. All right, all creatures are blown up. No valid targets for snap, so all right. Looking okay. Okay. My guess is he just plays Jenara and equips Ojutai here. Which gives me a window to get Taigam on the field. Got one card in hand I don't know about. Seven mana. I think the question is, yeah, here comes Jenara. Whether I play pieces of the puzzle first to see what I draw, or if I just play Taigam. Okay. Gonna equip Ojutai. He might be wanting to save. Okay, I actually kind of like that he didn't equip Ojutai because he's definitely going to do it before he attacks next. And I could get him with snap here. Snap back, rather. Oh man, this is a close game. And if I play Taigam and it resolves, snapback is uncounterable. Come on, just let me draw. Gotta play on my upkeep. I'd actually need him to like get Jenara up to a 5 power or sure. I could play Ponder, Taigam, and still have mana for snapback. But I think if I'm going to do that, I want to play Ponder first to see what I draw. Sort of Feast and Famine. I like that. I like all these cards actually. I can get the Gitaxian Probe. Yeah, so I think I want to go Probe and then Temple and then sort of Feast and Famine. I want to play a land this turn. And it still lets me draw sort of Feast and Famine next turn. All right, let's pay 2 life. See what's in his hand. This is really crucial information. Actually, Galana Lender Archmage. Well, I know the coast is clear for Taigam now, which is good. Because I can use snapback to bounce Jenara, and then I can play Sword of Feast and Famine next turn. I guess Sword of Feast and Famine might get countered by Glenelendra, but snapback can't. I'm still going to leave it on top. All right. All right, Taigam coming out. Pass. I'll wait till he wastes some mana equipping Jite before I use snapback. Really want this Taigam to stay alive, because if Glenelendra comes down and I don't have Taigam, he can counter all my instants and sorceries. Quiet Arbor. Okay. Guess it's good when you have a Jite and a few things you could potentially equip too. Okay, you drew a land. He's still not really incentivized to equip Jite to Dryad Arbor, which would actually be worse for me. Because if he does that, then he can't play Glenelendra and leave counter up. All right, he's equipping Jite on Jenara. I don't think he's going to activate her ability before damage, but I am going to still wait on the snapback just in case he does. Oh, my heart's like pounding here. Damn. Okay. Really would be shocked if he put some counters on Jenara. Select blockers. Bye-bye, Jenara. Snapback is like kind of like Snap, just a 2-mana bounce spell, but you can pitch a blue card instead of paying its 40 mana cost. What is there to think about here? Maybe sacking a clue? Nope. Okay, Jenara back to hand. So we've got Jenara and Glenelendra Archmage in hand. And tapped out. If he just plays Glenelendra Archmage with a blue open, I can attack with Taigam into both of those creatures and then play Pieces of the Puzzle, which gets rebounded. And they're really good to go off of Pieces of the Puzzle. My graveyard. Do I have any flashback spells or anything? Okay, recast Jenara. No flashback spells. Equip Ojutai. Yep. Possibly I should have waited on that snap, maybe. Oh no, I have Sword of Feast and Famine now. Ah, yeah, that's right. Perfect. That actually just kills him. No, it doesn't kill him because of gaining 2 life off the Ojutai, but it's pretty close. And I get to go off with pieces of the puzzle. Yeah, that's sick. Sick. All right, so he has to use this counter. Shit, he says. I'm telling him he can use his counter to gain 2 life. He's demoralized too much. Okay, he's gonna try. I don't know why Taigam. I've been so successful at Taigam. I feel like I've a really good win rate with Taigam. Oh, nope. Didn't work. Okay, that's game. He didn't feel like gaining 2 life off the Ojutai. That's fine. That was a pretty interesting match. So we ended up going, what did we go? First one was Sidisi versus... What did I play? Lost bad. Oh yeah. Vocatech. Gyrus, and then I played Sidisi against Akiri, Thrasios. Won that. I played Sidisi versus... Okay. Someone. I lost. I went 1 and 2 with Sidisi, showing. And then Taigam triumphed over Jenara. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. As always, it's been a pleasure. Any feedback you have would be appreciated. And hopefully we can get this Let's Brew thing going once the spoilers come out for Ravnica Allegiance, which I'm pretty excited about. I love Orzhov and Simic are my 2 favorite guilds, so those should be coming. Some really sweet cards soon. Yeah. I'm heading out. Have a nice rest of the weekend, and I'll see you next Sunday. Bye.
Suck me in smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Filling the lungs inside you. And the blackened eyes make my way into your mind. Just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes up. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with a nasty bite. I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Suck me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what